Yo, girl, the resilient one is back on your screens, and she is back with a study with me video. So I'm just gonna be taking you and showing you the way how this girl studies, right? Yes. So yeah, this is just a glimpse into my study life. So we're gonna have a study session, and before we get anyway, I just want to update you guys on which grade I am in, what am I doing, where am I heading, and all that. So I'm an A level student, right? And I am going to be writing my final A level examinations, October, November exams, this 2026. I'm going to be writing those exams in October, November, like what, 3 to 4 months away. So, yeah, we need to push, we need to grind. So, I remember I also want to say that I was going to study after I finished eating. And well, let's just say that didn't end very well because my body gave away and I fell into the paradise of sleep. So, yeah, since I'm a promise keeper and not a promise breaker, we're gonna fulfill that promise. And by we, I mean me and you. Yes, baby girl. Yes, baby boy. We are gonna be starting together and it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, so let's just get into it. And I do 3 subjects: pure mathematics, business studies, and economics. So I'm just going to be using abbreviations so that I don't waste time. Economics is eco. I call economics eco, business studies BS. So if I just say those abbreviations in the few coming minutes of the video, just know, yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up so that you don't get confused. You see, mommy loves you, mommy cares for you. Anyway, how are you? How are you, my lovers? Love you so much. Thank you so much for being supportive of me and helping the girl grow. It's such a wow to see those numbers skyrocketing. Thank you so much. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So let's get into it. So yeah, we're just back and this is the setup table and this is just how it looks. So now I'm gonna study. I'm just gonna dedicate an amount of time to each one and we're doing pure maths first and then we're gonna do business and people after. I love maths, so it takes first spots. Right. Okay. I have to differentiate this.
Don't look at the past. No, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last. Make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Wow, economics is something that I need to like speak out with someone that I need to like be talking to. That literally does not make sense. Economics is a subject in which I like to conversate with someone. So when I read something, I discuss it with them or just speak to random air. Random air. Yeah, basically, that's me. Because I feel that works for me, like literally. That's a technique I use. I read something instead of me just forgetting that I read it or just closing my books and going to sleep. I read, I close the book and I talk to someone, or I just talk to myself, acting like I'm talking to someone, even though I'm just talking to myself. As long as I get it out there, it helps me a lot to remember stuff, to see if I actually understood something. So, for those of my girlies or my dudes who are at the same or in the same position as I am, or in the same situation, that's a very good technique. I think they call it Feynman technique. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I guess it's the one. I don't know. I just gonna have to research more on that. But I think it came on my TikTok FYP and I was like, wow, okay, this is really useful. This is really helpful. But I've been doing it ever since and it's really helpful. So if you need, try it and you'll see. Because it works for different kinds of people. So if it works for you, go ahead. But anyway, I'm doing economics, and today we are doing microeconomics, the basic economic ideas and resource allocation. And today I'm just going to be introducing you guys to the different ways in which resources are allocated in a market economy and in a mixed economy. So, well, I'm just going to define what a free market economy is, what a planned economy is, and what is a mixed economy. So, we have three types of economies in economics, with the free market economy, the planned economy, and the mixed economy. So, the free market economy, which is the first one, is also called the market system, or it's called the market economy, if you would like to say that, but it's widely known as the free market economy. Then the planned economy is also known as the command economy. Then the last one is a mixed economy. So in a free market economy, we're just saying that resources are controlled and are utilized by private individuals for profit maximization. That is what a free economy is. This is an economy which is controlled by private individuals. Then a planned economy, this is one in which resources are controlled and utilized by the state or the government. So in here, goods and services, everything that is done in this economy is under government supervision. There is government intervention in this economy. And then in a mixed economy, it's just a mixture of both. So some resources are utilized by private individuals, and some of these resources are utilized by the government, right? Or maybe some of these resources are owned by private individuals, and some of these are owned by the government. That is what we call a mixed economy. So that's just basically it between these three. That's all you need to know. If you need to know basics about economies, that is it. That in a free market, controlled resources are controlled by private individuals for a profit motive or profit maximization. And in a planned economy or command economy, resources are controlled and owned and utilized by the state or the government for the whole community or the whole economy. And then lastly, mixed economy is a mixture of both. So I hope you got that. That's basically what this economy stuff has to do and all that. But the thing is, there are different ways in which resources are allocated in a market economy, are allocated in a mixed economy. So in a market economy, resources are allocated in a way that can satisfy wants of the consumer. They allocate resources according to the free forces of demand and supply. They set prices accordingly, trade quantities accordingly, as shown in the figure. Okay, there's a figure right here. That is like this one. So economics is all about diagrams and graphs as well. Without a diagram, you know nothing about economics. I'm not gonna lie. Because sometimes it's about how you apply your knowledge into a question or how you answer your question using the knowledge that you have. So application, assessment, evaluation, all of that analysis works in economics. But most importantly, know your graphs, know your diagrams. Make sure that they are here. If you need to know demand and supply, make sure that you know the graph. Why does demand fall, and how do you represent that on a graph? That is very, very important in economics. So as we're saying, resources are allocated in a way that can satisfy consumer wants and needs, right? And we're also saying that goods and services are produced according to the supply or the free forces of demand and supply. That when demand is low, private individuals will know, oh, okay, we need to limit the amount of, or we limit the quantity of goods that we are producing. Because if demand is low, no one is going to buy because no one wants the good or service. That's how it works in a free market. They rely upon the forces of demand and supply. Exactly. But in a mixed economy, it works both of planned and free market, right? Because it's half half. Some of these resources are owned by the government, some of them are owned by private individuals or are under private ownership. Now, other ways in which resources are allocated is, so there are private producers in free market economy that produce and supply goods which are demanded by consumers, as we've said. They ensure high quality, luxurious products using capital intensive techniques to capture the highly affording class which can pay a very good price. Like I've said, in a free market economy, the resources are owned and controlled by private individuals for a profit motive. So if there's no profit, if there's no gain, there's no need for them to be producing goods and services when there's no profit. So that's literally what makes private individuals. That's their goal. That's their incentive to produce or to supply goods or services because there is something to gain from it. So we're saying in this free market economy, these private producers ensure that they produce high quality or luxurious goods, which if they supply and produce and they're now selling out there, they know that there's this high class of consumers that wants high quality products or services. Then they sell it to that consumer group or that high affording consumer group, knowing that they can pay a very good price for it or can pay a high price for it, which gives them profit. That's where all it is in a free market. It's all for the profit and nothing else. That is the main objective, and that is the main like there is nothing else. If there's no profit, this is not worth investing in. So that's just basically it. Now we go to planned economies. Okay, by planned economies, we also have what we call government intervention, as I've said. So government intervention is also there, and government provides subsidies to those products who are willing, producers who are willing to produce merit goods for the welfare of the society. Okay, so in a planned economy, the government focuses on producing merit and public goods. So merit goods, these are goods that are desired, that are considered to be desirable for the society. These are okay. We have vegetables, we have the good things, the healthy stuff, the good things that will benefit the individual, him or herself, is what we call merit goods. If this thing is beneficial to me in a healthy wise manner, then it's a merit good. For example, vegetables. No one loves vegetables, but they're good for us. They are called merit goods. Junk food and all these other things that are bad for our health are demerit goods because they are not desirable for your health. They're not desirable to the individual. And sometimes the individual lacks information to know, oh, okay, this thing does not work for me. So, yeah. But anyways, has anyone stopped eating French fries? Has anyone stopped eating pizza, KFC, and all that? Those are all junk food. But we eat, sometimes we even know that, okay, this is bad for me, this is bad for my health. But we eat otherwise because it's nice. We enjoy it and we have the money to afford. So, yeah, sometimes economics can be very confusing. It confused me at first when I was starting in my early student journey, but yeah, we've got here. Let's go. That's through God's grace. And then we have public goods. These are goods that are produced by the government, which are non-excludable, non-rivalry, and you cannot they're non-excludable and non-rival. They're non-excludable and non-rival, meaning that you cannot, by non-excludable means you cannot exclude other people from using that good. That's what we call public goods. It's almost like public transport. There's no way you can say, oh, you can't enter this. No, you can. There's no way you can say, oh, you're not entering this public transport because of this reason. There is no reason that you can give because it's public and it's non-excludable. So you can't exclude other people from using it. It's almost like a public park. There is no way you're going to say, oh, because you are a child, you're not entering the park. No, it doesn't work like that. As long as it's a public good, it's available for everyone. Non-rival means you cannot rival with other people for it. Same example, public park. Let's say this public park is owned Yeah, public parks are owned by the government, right? There's no way the government will say, "Oh, we're gonna compete with the other public from this other place, whatsoever, for profit or whatever." But because it's a public good, you can't rival that good with other people or other competitors. That's why it's called non-rival. So yeah, that's just basically it about public goods and merit goods. These are only produced by what? By the government. So this is the other sector of mixed economies. As I've explained, that mixed economies is a mixture of both free market and planned economy. In a free market, it's owned, controlled by the private individuals, then here by the government. Then the government produce public and merit goods just for the state or for the economy. Whilst private people produce these high quality goods, demerit goods, because they know they give profit. We have merit and demerit goods. Demerit goods, those that are not desirable for you or for your health or for the individual that is consuming them, is what we call demerit goods. So these are most consumed or produced in a free market because they give private producers more profit than merit goods. People don't want merit goods because they don't like them, right? So there's no one who's gonna like pay a lot of money for them, because if it's something that you don't want, there's no way you're gonna waste a lot of money on it. So that's the concept between a free market and a planned. Planned is controlled by the government, and the government knows what is desirable for the society. So they produce merit goods, these things that are good for the people, healthcare, education, etc. But in a free market, they produce goods that make them profit, and demerit goods happens to be the goods that provide the most profit. So they focus on it. So these are over consumed and they are overproduced in the free market, but they are under consumed and underproduced in a planned economy. So yeah, that's just the concept of free market, planned, and I was also giving them characteristics of both. And that's just the whole concept. I hope you have understood. If you haven't, just leave a comment and I will further explain if there's anyone who doesn't want to, like who hasn't understood. And we are going to business studies. Well, I have this notes that I got from my teacher. I pasted them instead of writing them because it saves me time. And now it's been useful. But I hope you're getting this because, yeah, this is both beneficial to me and you. Yes. Now, added value. Added value refers to the increase in worth or value that a business creates during the production process of a product or service, right? This value is created by using resources such as labor and materials to transform the inputs into a finished product or service that can be sold for a higher price than the cost of inputs. Now, there are some examples of how a business can create value: innovation, customization, quality, speed. By developing new products or services that meet the needs of customers, a business can add value by offering something unique to competitors that they do not have. So we're saying that for a business to be able to create value, that is the increase in worth that a business creates during the production process, this business needs to provide new, high quality, unique goods that consumers want. And the business can be able to create value by producing those unique goods that competitors do not have. Now, we've also customization by offering customized products or services that are tailored to the specific needs of individual customers. A business can add value by providing a unique and personalized experience. So, if a business makes customized goods and services that are tailored to the specific needs and wants of those consumers, a business can add value by providing a unique and personalized experience, knowing that consumers will come back. Quality by ensuring that products or services are of high quality and meet or exceed customer expectations. A business can add value by creating a reputation for excellence. If the business makes high quality goods or services, consumers are likely to come back, and this creates value because the business is creating its own reputation for excellence, right? Then speed. By providing fast and efficient delivery of product or service, a business can add value by meeting customer needs quickly and efficiently. So we're saying a business can add value by satisfying or by attending to customer needs and wants as quickly as possible. That is through speed. If they're making their goods or the delivery of their goods quickly and efficiently, they can add value by meeting consumer wants in the best or in the fastest possible way. So yeah, that's just it for the topic of added value in business studies. I hope you got it. That added value is an increase in worth or value that a business creates during the production process, and there are ways or examples that a business can add value. And we've said we have innovation by making unique products that the business will sell to customers. They know that they are making unique products that competitors do not have, thus creating added value. Then customization by offering customized products that are tailored to the specific needs and wants of consumers. The business adds value by making something that is unique and customers have a personalized experience, knowing well that customers will come back. Quality by ensuring that products or services are of high quality. The business can add value knowing that they're creating a reputation of excellence, right? And then speed by providing fast and efficient delivery of products or services. The business can know that they're adding value as they meet consumer needs and wants in the fastest way possible. So that's just it for business studies. I hope you got it, and thank you so much for coming to study with me. This is the end of our study, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Glad enough I ate before this. Otherwise, there's gonna be something else. I was gonna take a yo I but anyway, that's just how it is. And I'm so thirsty. Once I start yapping, I don't end. I don't even know how I was able to end yapping, because when I start yapping, I yap. I yap. Anyway, that's just how it is. It's hectic, and we're gonna be doing this for the few days to come. But anyway, thank you so much for spending your time with me, for like dedicating yourself to share. Okay, I'm going to study with the resilient one. Thank you so much. Thank you to my new viewers and to my existing ones as well. You are loved by the resilient one. Thank you for helping the girl grow. Please don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and to subscribe, because this is a journey worth investing in. I believe so. And through by praying and dedicating myself, I believe that we're getting somewhere. Thank you so much for engaging with my previous posts. I really appreciate it. I love you all so much. But I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you for taking time to come here and listen to me. Yep. I'm such a yipper. But anyway, that really shows that I love you. If I yip around you, I love you. Shame. But anyway, yes, because some people say I'm nonchalant, apparently. At school, I am an aura farming person. If you don't know what aura farm is, you better go and Google it. I'm an aura farming person and I'm nonchalant at school. But yeah, I'm such a yapper. You can ask my brother. He literally gets annoyed because I'm clingy. Or let me say I'm overly clingy. Yeah. But anyway, that's just me. And love you all. Bye.
Wait a minute.
And before I forget, literally I need suggestions, I need tips, I need advice, I need techniques on ways how to study that are efficient and effective. So if you are here and you know something about that, please drop a comment. Just tell me how the experience for you was. Do I talk too much? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to keep quiet? All this. I really need, like, oh, as I'm so tired. I'm literally tired. I've been at this the whole day, so I just decided to let me shoot while I'm doing this. This can be beneficial or helpful to someone else. And if this was, please drop a comment and just comment how lovely this experience was to you. But anyways, I need someone who's gonna help me, because we are learning every day. Schooling. We are schooling, we are learning new things each and every day. and that. And also, what other things should I do? What other vlogs, what other suggestions do you have that I should do in my next upcoming videos? I'll take that into consideration. Yeah, that's just one last update I wanted to say to you guys. But anyway, thank you. Mwah. Love you lots.